right, buckle up, Queens, because we're about to take a 10-minute ride into the ancient world of Chinese medicine herbal formulas. And no, this is not your Whole Foods adaptogen blend situation. I'm talking about the real deal Chinese medicine 3,000-year-old formulas that have seen more hot flashes than your night sweats ever will. I've been treating people with ancient Chinese medicine for over 15 years, and let me tell you, it is some magic. And if your doctors never told you about holistic ways to help with those hot flashes and those perimenopause symptoms, well, it's time to find a new one. Let's get into today's topic about herbal formulas. In this video, we're going to break down what herbal formulas are. We're going to go through what a king herb is, an assistant herb is, and why a Chinese herbal formula is so powerful to our genetic makeup, and why we should be turning to them first before we consider any type of other synthetic drugs that are not natural for our system. Asian medicine has been around for thousands of years. However, a lot of its value has been swept under the carpet, and I am here to reveal all of the truth about Asian medicine so you can reclaim your body, the way that you feel, and step into the next cycle of your life with the most power and wisdom and charisma and just passion. You, my friend, are magical. So let me guess, you're in your 40s, 50s, maybe your late 30s, and your body's throwing a hormonal rave without your permission. Your ears are ringing like a spiritual hotline, and your joints feel like they've aged a decade overnight, and you're sweating through your Egyptian cotton sheets at 2 a.m. while your partner over there is sleeping like a rock. You go to your doctor and they say, well, it's menopause. Here's some HRT. Here's some antidepressants. But your soul is, there's gotta be another way. Enter in Chinese herbal formulas, not teas, not vitamins, not immune boosters. These are precision herbal blends used for centuries, but built to harmonize your entire system, kind of like a Halle Berry level girl tribe of herbs with clear roles and shared missions like, get your life back, sister. In Western medicine, you usually get one pill for one problem, but in Chinese medicine, baby, we know you're more complex than that. You just don't need one herb. You need the whole dang team. This is called compound therapy. Think of it like a symphony. Each herb has a part to play, and when they all come together, it's magic. I want to take a quick moment to tell you about Dao Labs, a company that brings the power of traditional Chinese medicine into modern life in a really approachable way. They've taken time-tested Chinese herbal formulas and made them into simple, effective, and easy to incorporate into your daily wellness routine. So whether you're dealing with hormone imbalances, stress, digestion, or just looking for something to support your overall energy, Dao Labs offers a targeted blend of formulas that actually work with your body and not against it. And as someone trained in East Asian medicine, I really appreciate how they honor the roots of the formula while making them accessible to everyone without compromising the integrity of the herbs. I've put a special link below where you can get a discount when you purchase through me. Your support helps keep this channel going so I can keep creating videos about how holistic practices can help people who've never heard of them but deeply need them. Now, let's get back to the message. These formulas were written long before TikTok, social media, big pharma, and they are over 35,000 herbs in total, and about 2,000 of them are still actively used. Why? Because they friggin' work. Each formula usually has about 4 to 10 different types of herbs. You've got your king herbs, which is your main herb, the original gangster, the OGs. And then you have your subject herbs. These are the ones that actually handle the side issues. Then your assistant herbs, which are the problem solvers, the peacemakers, and sometimes they address some damage control, but they just make sure that everybody else is doing their job in a pleasant way. And then you have the servant herbs. These are the ones that make sure that everybody's getting along, getting along in the club. So let's break it down. Imagine you're a formula and you got hot flashes and you're feeling all hot at night, and then you've got sweats as well and you're sweating all over your sheets, and then you got joint problems and You just don't know what to do. And then all of a sudden you get this ringing in your ears. And now you're like waving your white flag. Please help me, someone. Please. Well, one herb is not gonna cut it. So in Chinese medicine, we build a formula tailored to your unique body and symptoms. Say you got kidney yang deficiency, which is when you feel cold and tired and maybe a little depressed. And your libido, well, it checked out in 2022. The king herbs in the formula for you would be something that warms and strengthens your yang and your kidneys, like futsa. But don't go shopping for this alone because it needs proper preparation. Then the subject herb steps in, like the rogueway and your dongui, and they help tonify blood or support the warming effects without really overdoing it. Now, we're not just treating symptoms, we're actually restoring balance to the whole beautiful hot mess. But is it safe? How do you take it? This ain't witchcraft. It's science from a different paradigm. It's energetic, it's systematic, and it's incredibly nuanced. And yes, it's safe when prescribed by a licensed herbalist or a Chinese medicine doctor. Formulas come in all different shapes and sizes. Some of them are teas where you boil those bad boys for 30 to 60 minutes, or pills or powders. Less messy, more convenient, but the same effect if made right. And then your formula is tailored. That means that if your body changes, your formula changes too. Hot flashes, gone, but insomnia still kicking in? Well, we pivot. Night sweats out, but now you're feeling moody and dry? Then we adapt. So you're probably thinking, why should I care? And why now? Well, menopause, it's not a disease. And it's really a transition, and your body is screaming for support, not suppression. In Chinese medicine, well, it doesn't tell your body to shut up. It listens and it adjusts accordingly. And this is the way of yin. Western medicine gave you hormone therapy or maybe SSRIs. That's like yelling over the alarm instead of turning it off. TCM, well, we find the source of the fire and gently bring your body back into harmony. Imagine sleeping through the night without soaking your sheets. Imagine walking upstairs without your knees sounding like popcorn. Imagine feeling sensual, grounded, and present again. That's what these herbal formulas are made for. So yeah, sis, maybe it's time to stop ignoring your inner Beyonce and let her be supported by the damn herbal girl group she deserves. So next time your doctor says, it's just menopause, look him in the eyes and say, we're breaking up. Click the link in the description below and work with me one-on-one, and let's create a custom formula for you.